Hi, everybody. I am Doaa Darwish. I am the head of global partnerships with PMO Global Institute. I take pride into that and take pride to be speaking with everybody today. And basically, I'm just going to quickly go into the career path that you will normally have as a PMO. Well, you first start as a PMO, one of the PMO staff. Then you get promoted and become like a trainer or coach. Then you become a PMO officer, PMO manager, director, sponsor. We know about this career path. But I have a question here for you today. So, this is a big thing. This is a big problem when we say we have 75% failing statistics with PMOs. And who wants to put up with that? And my question to you is this. Would you want to be a spectator with what's going on, or would you want to be a driving force of action in terms of improving PMOs worldwide? I'd love to know, really. Feel free to unmute and let me know. Who would really want to be a driving force of action into what's going on? Just feel free to say me, or have been thinking about this for some time, or really feel pissed off because of what's going on with PMOs. What do you think? Okay, so why we're here is actually not just to offer information for people to save this information and enjoy this information, but actually the reason why we're here is to help build this network of people who will become driving forces of action. And I'm just going to stop presenting here because I'd love to see everybody as I'm speaking to them. So there are 3 ways of actually becoming a driving force of action with the PMO community worldwide, especially in your own community, in your own companies, in your own regions. So the first way is to become a learner. And to become a learner is to become a member. To become a member with PMO Global Institute, you can actually access the information, the know-how. You will be able to access the digital version of the PMO guidebook, and you will be able to actually get the know-how and understand, discuss the know-how with your networks and with us and with the rest of the chapter members and so on. So accessing the information, of course, there are other benefits with becoming a member, such as facilitating for you, attending other events, offering you discounts to become a member and know more and so on. So the first role is to become a member. Now, what's the second role? The second role is to become a practitioner. All right. In that sense, you actually get the training, get the minimum know-how on what you need to know to actually enhance and improve PMOs from one maturity level to the next, or to even start PMOs from scratch. And to become a practitioner, you need to get the training and you need to have experience. So you need to have at least 5 years of experience, and you need to have 21 hours of training with a master training, with a PMO authorized trainer like Nehru, and actually go ahead and get the training and get the know-how to at least know the framework that Abdullah was just discussing with us, to know about the resources that you need to have to get the minimum required knowledge. And that's going to help you actually become consultants, PMO global consultants, accredited consultants on a worldwide level. What happens when you get the training and become a practitioner, when you become a consultant? Of course, being a practitioner involves that you go through an exam to make sure that you have the minimum required knowledge. You basically improve the earning prospects. You get hands-on structured learning to know how to manage and implement PMO/program/portfolio management. You get the PMO proven framework, which is like the best practices worldwide, up to date on how to implement real world projects and portfolios. Just to give you a hint on what a training involves, it basically involves knowing and understanding the business objective to help the PMOs align with the business objective, understanding the PMO strategy and processes, understanding the PMO structure, understanding the PMO framework thoroughly, understanding how to develop your 2PG, the policies, procedures, and governance, understanding the technical aspects of CB-PMO examinations, what you need to know in order to pass this exam, how to come up with a health check, how to define the PMO functions, how to, create a roadmap or fix a roadmap, how to go ahead and understand what's the maturity model and do the assessment for the maturity model for a PMO, how to come up with a charter and know better about the stakeholder management. And there is no ceiling, trust me, with understanding how to manage stakeholders. Understanding the PMO team structure, succession planning, understanding how to make your software serve you to the maximum level, whether this software is owned by the company, or whether you're going to be using our software, which is totally mapped to the framework. Understanding how to stand well with the PMO leadership, executive sponsorship, and more on emotional intelligence and motivation. Understanding models, methods, artifacts, and this is ongoing with the training that you get to become a practitioner. Nehru will tell you about the packages that you get with the CB-PMO training. It will help you to become a driving force of improving PMOs worldwide. The third role that you can indulge in order to become a driving force in the PMO environment is to actually become a partner. And becoming a partner is such a big deal because not only you become a practitioner and a learner, but you also become a provider. And when you become a provider, that means you offer trainings to the world or to your region, and you offer examinations to the world and to the regions. You will have your own LMS. You will have, access to the full version of the PMO guidebook. And when I say the full version of the PMO guidebook, it means all of your tools for actually improving a PMO will be there too. You will also get the training, you will have access and get the coaching for the software and more. So this is basically when you become a partner and you start actively, contributing to your environment and to the PMO community worldwide and on your regional levels. So I leave the choice to you. I personally choose to become a driving force of improving PMOs. PMOs will not only affect companies, will affect companies, homes, families, countries. It's a big deal. And I strongly advocate for, to encourage you to step in one of these three roles. And please feel free to, connect with me or ask me any questions later on in the session, or even like one-on-one later on. And thank you very much for your time. And I do hand over the presentation to Nehru and Corrine.